Well, hello everybody. Welcome to a beautiful Thursday afternoon. I forgot my Snowman Camp t-shirt though. I was just at a Rotary meeting and I forgot to grab my t-shirt on the way here. So, but nice day. Just had a couple folks stop by. I think they probably introduced themselves to you, Ken and Kitty. And they're from downstate, Westland area. And I want to get a shout out to the folks that work with Kitty at Trinity Healthcare down there in Livonia. So she told me she's got a lot of you guys hooked on this. So thanks for watching. And if you're not watching this live, I'm sure somebody will tell you about it, and you can watch it in the archives. So I'm going to go ahead and grab some food, although I did notice that this got knocked around. Get that straightened up. Food and put it out, and then I've got some things to share with you, including, well, here's my little chipmunk friend. Hi. How you doing? What? Are you looking for food? Okay. Yep, he's looking for food. So I'm going to grab some food, put it out, and then I'll give you some updates, including the issue with the DNR, which we've got resolved. So I'll tell you what we did to make that happen. And then I've got some thank yous and some other information to share with you. So I will be right back. Okay, I think that's everything. Should keep them going here for a bit. Okay, let me start off first of all, because yesterday when I was here, I let everybody know that the DNR, law enforcement, had contacted me and told me that they fully intended on prosecuting me for putting too much food out. That's kind of how it started, and it wasn't looking too good yesterday. And they were going to let me know by today, or by tomorrow actually, what was going to happen. So anyways, I made a couple of calls to Lansing yesterday, our state capital. I guess one of the advantages of being a local official, I don't get any special treatment by any means, but one advantage is people actually answer their phone or they return my calls. And so I had some conversations with some folks yesterday, and they looked into it. I got a very nice call later on in the day from law enforcement. We had a conversation about what it would take to satisfy both parties, things I could do here that would satisfy them, which I fully agreed to do, and I'm a man of my word, and I told them that I would do it. And at the same time, it kind of morphed from there into something more and something better. And I know the Lord works in mysterious ways sometimes, and through that conversation, I think it's very clear to them, and they've known me for a long time, that my heart is obviously with the wildlife here, and I don't want to do anything that's going to hurt them. And they've got their concerns too, and maybe some different ideas on how to take care of the wildlife. So from that, we've actually decided to go forward and kind of partner up, and we're going to get together. I'm going to meet with them, with some officials, with both law enforcement and with the wildlife division, and we're going to sit down and come up with a plan. For right now, really, there's really not going to be hardly any change from what we were moving into anyways. I mean, we were putting a lot of food down, obviously, because of the heavy snows, and there were a lot of deer starving. Anybody who watched this cam, you could see it, and I feel very good about that with your help, we were able to keep a lot of them from dying, and they understand that too, and that was our full intentions, like I had mentioned, that we would back off. We would continue to recreational feed during the summer, but our goal was not to make them dependent on us at all. There's plenty of food in the wild here for them, and we were just helping them to transition into that, and we paid real close attention to the proper type of diet to feed them during that transition period, to make sure we weren't going to be killing any deer in the process of trying to save them. So anyways, what we agreed to do is not to put down any more than 2 gallons at a time, and not to put any more down until that was gone. So it makes it obviously a little more inconvenient. It's a 20-mile drive for me to come here. That's going to change here in a few weeks when Brenda and I are going to be living here full time. But in the meantime, I'm just going to have to make more trips. Danny has agreed to help out more. Todd has agreed to help out more. And what the plan is here is we will never put more than 2 gallons out. And if there's still food on the ground, we won't even put that much out. We'll make sure there's never more than 2 gallons on the ground. And that's all that's even desirable at this time of the year, because again, we're starting to see a lot of things pop up. My flowers are popping up, and it won't be long the deer will be eating those. It's kind of a yearly thing. Luckily, they come up on their own, so I don't have to plant them every year. But like I said, from there, the conversation really went in a positive way. I made it very clear, and they acknowledged that I want to be part of the solution here, not part of the problem. We both want to do the same thing. We want to help and preserve wildlife, and so we're gonna work together, and they're going to share some information and some knowledge they have. They have freely admitted that they really don't know what has caused some of the diseases. Not necessarily here. We really haven't had any issues with that. We haven't had the chronic wasting. We haven't had the TB like have been in other areas of the state. And they don't know what causes it or how it spreads. They've got a lot more questions than answers, and but yet they want to share information with me. And then on the other hand, I'm going to share information with them. I mean, I've lived in this for a long, long time, and you get a whole different perspective when you actually live in the forest and you're surrounded by these animals every single day, and you see how they what their habits are, how they deal with each other and their environment, and I'm certainly willing to share that kind of information, and so I think it's going to be a real good partnership, and ultimately I want to be in a position, and they agreed that that's something they could take a look at. I want to be in a position though in some instances when the weather turns real bad, or in the winter where it's just obvious, if I were to put 2 gallons down, it'd be gone in 5 minutes. That I want to have the ability to adjust that at some point. But that's going to require a special type of a permit, and I certainly understand that. I want to make sure I do stay well within the law. I don't even want to push the envelope, but at the same time too, I'll continue to work at the state capitol, which you know I'm down there on a pretty frequent basis to make sure we don't even get close to animals starving to death during the wintertime. So anyways, that's pretty much it. I will keep you all updated on how these talks and meetings go, and I feel very good. That's Danny. I feel very good just from the conversations that I had yesterday, and they were numerous, that we're going to be able to completely resolve this to everybody's satisfaction. And I'll just leave it at that, because I'll have more to tell you as we go on. Let's see. Another thing I wanted to mention too. I want to thank everybody that was clicking on the Amazon banner and going there and purchasing things, but all of a sudden I was not able to log into my account, and I contacted Amazon through their automated system, and I got an automated reply back from them that the account was closed due to not having enough content on my website. And it was an automated thing, so I don't know if they've got some sort of a spider robot that looks or whatever, but I wrote a very nice letter back to them, stating that, please would a human being actually look at it, because these are real people that are coming to the site. We have a lot of great content. Obviously, the webcam alone is a tremendous amount of content, and that it's been successful. People obviously have been clicking, they've been buying things. And I received another automated response from that saying the same thing, that the website did not have enough content on it. So for now, I pulled their banner off, and I'm trying to make contact with somebody in person. I don't know if you've ever tried to do that with Amazon, but it's more difficult. I'm not getting any responses back from anybody that can actually help us. So just want to let people know that. Thank you very much. The last time I checked it, the commissions that they had owed us was $100, but they've wiped that out. They won't pay it for whatever reason, but that's fine. But I just want to thank the people that went ahead and did that, and I really appreciate it. And if I'm able to resolve it with them, great, I'll put it back on. If not, maybe I'll find another company that would like our business out there. But in the meantime, the eBay link has been working great. In fact, I looked at it for the month of April. We received $51 in commissions from people that have purchased things through eBay. So thank you very much for those of you who have done that. And if somebody knows of another great affiliate type program out there that we can all benefit by, pass it on, and I will look into that. Wanted to thank our monthly contributors too, that keep us going, and I just want, especially the new people, to take a look and see what makes this camera possible. And that's the people that help us out on a monthly basis. And if you go to snowmancam.com, right above the video there's a link that says monthly contributors. Click on that, and you can look through the list of names and people and see from around the world the funds that come in to take care of all the expenses here, which are more than you'd think. Between the camera and the internet and chat room and all that kind of stuff, it adds up after a while. So I just want to thank all you folks. I know I do on a daily basis, the individual people as they come in, but just as a group, I just want to thank you very much for sticking with us and helping us out. Got a bit of good news too. I might have mentioned a little bit of it yesterday, but a couple of days ago I got an email from Stacy Harvey down in Ohio, and her and her husband, they farm some property up north of us here in Wolverine, and she wanted to know if we would be interested in a hopper full of cob corn, like we put out for the porcupines. And I wasn't even sure what a hopper was. I had an idea what a hopper was, but I wasn't sure how much it would hold. And so through talking with them, I guess it's about 40 bushels, and they're willing to bring a hopper full down and dump it here, and which would be great. I did the math, went online, tried to figure out how much was in a bushel and how much would go into a bag. And Brenda and I figured out, we estimate it's going to be about 50 pound bag, or was it 50? Yeah, between 40 and 50 of those 50-pound bags. So it's going to be some work, and I just want to put a call out there for anybody who is interested. We haven't picked out the date, but it's going to be sometime between May 13th and the 25th. We want it to be a really nice dry day, because where they have it now, it's nice and dry. So we can store it, and I'll store it right inside my garage here, and it'll last practically forever, until we are able to use it all up. So if anybody out there is interested, whether you're in northern Michigan or you want to come up for a weekend or whatever and help us out, that would be great, because I'm sure bagging up 40 bushels of corn is going to require a little bit of work. So use some people bagging, some people tying, and some people stacking it up in the garage here. So if you're interested, just send me an email, snowman@snowmancam.com, and Stacy and I will be in touch with each other. We can't tell you the exact day at this point, because it's going to be a matter of when they're going to be up here from Ohio, and if the weather is cooperating. So it might even be, kind of on the semi-short notice. We might only know maybe a day or two before we're going to do it. But if you're interested, again, send me an email, snowman@snowmancam.com, and I'll certainly save that and reply to you and let you know as soon as we have picked a day. Let's see. As always, I want to thank the folks at EarthCam. They're keeping us on the air, and we appreciate that. You guys do a great job. Thank you, and thank you to all the people that continue to post in the EarthCam Hall of Fame. I hope you guys can hear me, because these birds are really loud. Aren't they, Danny?
Yeah.
Danny's here. Danny doesn't like to be on camera, so he's hiding around the corner there. But he's here. So thank you, folks, for doing that. That's probably our best source of getting new viewers, is a lot of people find us through EarthCam, and they find us through those postings. Also, welcome to the people that have joined us on Twitter. If you tweet, or if you do Twitter, you'll definitely want to follow the Snowman Cam. That's where you get the fastest updates on what's going on. If something cool's coming in, black bear or cougar or anything out of the ordinary that might come by here. We haven't seen any cougars. That was a little joke there, but we do see some different animals that come through, and that's the quickest way to be able to jump in and see them live. Also, thank you to the folks that have joined us on YouTube. I know I mentioned yesterday that, or maybe the day before, that we hit that goal that I said of I was hoping to get to 750 subscribers. We hit that and went past it, so thank you to all of you who made that happen. And now I think we're up to 760 something. But if you're new and you want to find out what the heck we're doing here, why is this plywood snowman out in the middle of the woods when there's no snow around, best way to get all that background information, just go to our YouTube page, and you'll see news stories, and you'll see behind the scenes videos. Like I was just talking with Ken and Kitty here a bit ago, and they were surprised how different it looks. They've been watching this for quite a while. And yeah, it looks completely different. But if you go and look at those YouTube videos, you can see I'll do a walk around the house, and it looks completely different looking this way than what you're seeing right now. So, and the fastest way to get to our YouTube page is just go to snowmancam.com, go to the top of the page, and there's a link right there that says YouTube. Takes you right into our page, and a little box will pop up to subscribe. It's absolutely free to subscribe, and we hope that you'll do that, and you'll be part of our group. And also, welcome to all the new people. We've got several people that joined us since yesterday on our Facebook pages, both our Facebook fan group and our Facebook page, so welcome. The fan group is by far the most active, or most interactive, and I think those of you recently joined have had a chance to see what a welcoming group of folks they are, and also seeing all the great content down there that people have done, and the way of video clips taken here, or cartoons, or just all kinds of different photographic and video talent out there that they've lent that to us, and we certainly appreciate it. So come and join us on Facebook if you do Facebook. All right, I have got to actually do a costume change today. That's on my list, because we have a holiday coming up here this weekend. We've got Cinco de Mayo, and Santa, or not Santa, but the snowman here has got a little outfit that is appropriate to the season. So I'm going to take off his spring scarf, and I'm going to grab that outfit and put it on. And I think there's even for the goose. So let's take the goose's outfit off. And I'll be right back with that. the L Snowman. May the 5th is coming up here pretty quick. And back with us today. Today the 3rd? It's Thursday, so Saturday. So he likes wearing his Cinco de Mayo outfit, so I'm going to put it on here a couple days early and get it over his nose. There we go. Brenda's usually here to do these costume changes, but she is at work today. I could fill his hat with sunflower seeds, but it probably will fall off. And what would any good Cinco de Mayo celebration be without a mustache? Hoping I can figure out how to make this stick. And I have to, if Richard happens to be watching, give a shout out to him. Richard was actually, we went and bought this with him before he went in for his surgery. We went out for a little shopping trip. So he helped us pick this stuff. And speaking of Richard, we hope he's doing well. Okay. I don't know how that looks on camera. It looks pretty cool from up close here. But yeah, that was one thing I wanted to mention too, because I didn't hear anything from his wife today, which that's not necessarily a bad thing. Gonna assume, how's he look? L Snowman.
Yeah.
Oh, here, I got just hung up. But oh, I gotta grab some cards actually, because I did get some cards for Richard, so I'll grab those and be right back. Okay, see how he looks first. Not sure I like the hat like that, but I don't know what else to do. We'll go with that for right now. Brenda will be around maybe tomorrow. She might have a different idea for it. But I've got a card. First of all, I've got a card here that was sent to Brenda and I, and this is from Charlie Ramirez from Findlay, Ohio. And it's actually a very cool card. It's got a very beautiful wintry scene on it with a horse-drawn sleigh. And it says, "Hello, Snowman Cam, Mr. Ken. Thank you all for the cam. I watch it all the time. I'm a new viewer. I watch it on my Fire Stick TV. Not sure what that is. It's so nice to see good people helping out animals. Take care. God bless. Charlie Ramirez." So, Charlie, thank you very much. Appreciate that card. Brenda and I always enjoy hearing from folks. And then I've got a couple cards here for Richard. And, in fact, Charlie Ramirez sent one for Richard, too. He's from Findlay, Ohio. And we will add this. On the back, he's got a little snowman sticker on it. And then the stamp has got a little person making a snow angel in the snow. So, Charlie, we will make sure that gets to Richard as soon as he's able to receive guests. And then we've got a card for Richard from Bill and Darlene Clark, and they're in Chicopee, Massachusetts. And so it says "Get Well Soon" on the back, and I'm sure it's a "Get Well Soon" card in there. So, Bill and Darlene, thank you very much for that, and we will make sure Richard gets it. And if you're interested, if you'd like to send a card to Richard, we're still accepting those. I'm not sure when he's going to be able to have visitors, but when he is able to, we're going to take them all to him. You can send those to our P.O. Box, which is P.O. Box 888, Gaylord, Michigan 49734. And I check the P.O. Box every single day, and we gather them up. And obviously I come and announce them as I receive them, and then we'll take them all down to Richard at one time, and I'll guarantee he will go through every single one of them and read them. He did that last time when we gathered some before the surgery, and I'll get pictures of that and post it so you can see it. But thank you for those cards. So I think I'm done here, actually. Got some other things to do. Again, later on you may hear some noise. Brenda and I are in the process of boxing things up and moving them out here, so you'll hear a little bit of activity. You'll see Danny and Todd probably a little more often than before, because all we put out is 2 gallons at a time, but we can always make sure that there's 2 gallons out on the ground, and that should be actually plenty this time of the year to help the animals fully transition into their normal spring and summer diet. But and you might not see a lot of activity too, because I'm sure there's a lot of does right now having fawns. I don't know, Danny, if you've seen any anywhere, but this is exactly the time of year where they're at. So the next time you see some of them is going to be when they bring their fawns into the camera, and that's always a cool thing to see too. So keep your eye out for that. And of course, we expect a black bear anytime. It could come this afternoon. It's definitely that time of the year where we never know when that's going to happen. So I'm going to go ahead and take off. Thank you to everybody out there for watching. Oh, you know what I need to do? Before I leave, I'll be right back. The goose is naked. You can't have that.
Oh, good.
I may get in trouble here because I didn't find out exactly who's wearing what. I could figure this one out, but I don't know if some of this is for the cat or some of it's for the goose, so I'm just going to put it on. And I don't know, again, if this is right. Probably isn't. Brenda's probably watching from work saying, "What are you doing?" But I'm going to put that on. I can't imagine this great big thing being for the cat, but it might be. But for right now, it's going to go on the goose. That just absolutely does not match at all, but we're going to do that for now. Or Brenda's probably cringing, but she'll, I'm sure, fix it to what it's supposed to be tomorrow. All right, so thanks again for watching wherever you're at. I hope wherever you're watching this at from around the world that you are comfortable, safe, dry, that you're in good health, and also you're well fed. And I certainly also hope that you are a much better dresser than what I am here. And with your help, we will continue to be here, and we'll help the animals continue to thrive throughout the summer. So take care, everybody, and I will see you tomorrow.